Hello, welcome to the Football Christmas Quiz, and today we are joined by Jack54. How you doing, mate?
Nervous, mate. Very nervous. I've watched a couple of these episodes so far, and I've not been able to get the first question on either of them. So I don't know how that puts me for this episode, but we'll see.
The first question, at least, is only 1 point. The further you go through, the more points you get up for grabs anyway. Let's just dive in with the first one. Get it out of the way, Jack. I've actually done a little bit of a sneaky one today, though, for you. And the question is, Jack, which of the following stadiums does Exeter City play at? Is it Anfield, St James's Park, Old Trafford, or Stamford Bridge?
Oh, for crying out loud.
So they got the same name as one of the Premier League teams.
There could easily be like St James's Park was it Exeter?
It was Exeter City.
I mean, there could be any of these, to be honest. There could be a Stamford Bridge in flipping Exeter as well. I don't think it's Anfield. I feel like I might know that.
Yeah, as a Liverpool fan, you probably might have heard that another team also has Anfield.
I'm going to discount Stamford Bridge. So in my head here, I've got a 50-50. Old Trafford or St James's Park.
Which of the United teams are you going for?
I'm going to go St James's Park, mate.
Wasn't Anfield, wasn't Stamford Bridge. And you do have the correct answer. It's St James's Park. Well done.
Hey, love that.
I don't know why Exeter do have, maybe some Exeter fans can let us know, but I don't know why they've got the St James's Park. Maybe theirs was open before Newcastle. Newcastle stole the name.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. But well done. First point on the board.
That's a relief.
Going into the next round, it is a Football Connect. So I'm going to give you 4 different players, Jack, and you have to guess the club that all 4 have played for at some point.
Okay.
And the first player I will give you is Philip Senderos.
Right. So I'm guessing a club now, right?
Just a random club in Senderos's career.
Arsenal is just not. I'm pointless in me saying Arsenal, to be honest. The question is, though, can I say a club, like another club that he's played for? I don't think I can. I'll just say Arsenal, mate. Can I say, if I say a club, can I say it again?
Well, if you said it already, it's not right. You're not going to say it
right,
again.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
If it's
Sorry,
not right,
I'm reading it right now. Arsenal.
It's not Arsenal as the connection. He has played for Arsenal, 64 games. Yeah. I think it was actually his most, it was his most played club, which is kind of not that many for how well you remember Senderos.
Yeah,
to only have 60 games seems low.
That is very true, actually. He seems more associated with the club than 60 games.
Yeah. The next player I will give you is Dan Burn.
Dan Burn.
6'7" Dan Burn.
I don't know where he's been other than Newcastle and Brighton, to be honest with you. Senderos at Brighton, it just doesn't sound right. Maybe he might have been at Newcastle, you never know. I'll say... Actually, was he at Newcastle? Senderos? I'm going to say Newcastle.
It's not Newcastle as the connection. The next player I'll give you is Zoltan Gira, if you remember him. He was Hungarian.
I do not remember him. The only thing I've got to go off is Brighton.
It's not Brighton as the connection. And the final player, Jack, is, you don't know where I'm from, dog, Clint Dempsey.
Oh, Fulham?
It is Fulham for the connection. Well done.
I can see now Senderos at Fulham. I can't see Dan Burn at Fulham.
That was before Wigan. He did actually 60 games for Fulham, which I didn't realise he played that much for him.
I didn't know who Dan Burn was before he went to Brighton, to be honest.
He had quite long hair at Fulham, to be fair. He does look completely different now to how he used to.
Yeah.
And then Zoltan Gira only played for West Brom and Fulham, so that kind of gets you down to a 50-50. Quite an underrated player, to be fair. I know West Brom fans will like Gira, but also did 86 games for Fulham.
I'm kicking myself now about Fulham with Senderos.
Yeah.
Because that should have been a bit more obvious. Yeah, you do can't remember
it. It was actually his second most played club, Senderos, with 57 games, same amount as his Switzerland career. Other than that, he had like 10, 15 for Valencia, AC Milan, Everton, Rangers as well. Need to get him on Guess the Footballer.
Absolutely, mate.
But yeah, speaking of Guess the Footballer, going into the next round, we do have 5 clubs from this player's career, and you get 5 points for the first one, 1 point for the last club. And the first club I'll give you, Jack, is Pacos de Ferreira.
Goodness me. Am I allowed to know where that's from?
I think that gives away quite a bit if I give you the...
Pacos de Ferreira.
I do feel quite bad giving you that club first.
I might say like, that could be Portuguese, to be fair, Ferreira. I was going to say someone like Bruno Fernandes, but do you know what? I'm going to go for a João Felix.
Oh, it's not João Felix. Good little guess there. The next club I'll give you is Atletico Madrid.
Oh, for God's sake. Could it be like Uruguayan? Or like Luis Suarez, potentially? I'm trying to think of some Brazilians as well, potentially. I'm just thinking, like, obviously, that Pacos must be either at the very start of their career or at the end.
I'll give you that Pacos is at the start because I've given you such a horrible team.
And then Atletico Madrid. Okay, I'm gonna go for. I don't think it's Luis Suarez. Diego Forlan.
You going Luis Suarez? Or are you going Forlan? It's neither of those, Jack. I'll let you know, just to be even nicer.
Oh, interesting.
Because the next club is Porto.
Porto and I left Atletico Madrid. Oh, damn.
I'll let you know the Porto was a loan.
Porto was alone.
Doesn't really help you that much, but he's actually born on the same day as me.
The only other player I can think of is Felipe, centre back.
It's not Felipe.
But I think he was permanent at Porto, wasn't he?
Yeah. Do you mean the one who plays for Forest? Oh, does he play for Forest?
Yeah, I think he plays
now?
for Forest now. Yeah, the guy that went mad in that Champions League final. I think it was against City.
The next club I'll give you is Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Wolverhampton Wanderers. I've got in my head Cunha, Mateus Cunha. But then there's actually someone like Renan Lodi might. Oh no, he played for. Is it Nottingham Forest or yes, Nottingham Forest?
Yeah, Forest.
Oh, I'll go for Cunha, mate. Then Mateus Cunha.
It's not Matthias Cunha. Good guess though, because he has got Madrid and Wolves. And the final club is Liverpool, Jack.
Oh God.
Liverpool, Wolves, Porto, Atletico Madrid, and Pacos de Ferreira. Be very impressed if anyone gets it off Pacos de Ferreira.
Liverpool and Wolves. Yeah, it's obviously not Jota. Surely can't be Jota.
Why would it not be Jota?
I don't remember him playing for Atletico Madrid.
Maybe that's why it's early on.
Don't trick me. I'll end up kicking myself, but the only player I can think of that has played for Liverpool and Wolves, other than someone that it just definitely is not, is Diogo Jota. Maybe he did play. I don't think he did, but whatever. We'll just say Diogo Jota.
That is the correct connection.
Is it really? What? Diogo Jota at Atletico Madrid?
They owned him for 2 years. Went out on loan to Porto and out on loan to Wolves.
Did he ever play for? Like, how many games did he play for Atletico Madrid?
Well, it says 0 on Wikipedia, Jack.
That's probably what threw me off.
It did kind of throw you off, to be fair. I've gone very harsh with that one. Go Pacos de Ferreira and then 0 appearances for Atletico Madrid. But I thought since it's a Liverpool player.
Yeah, no, fair enough. But
well done, 1 point.
God.
Right, into the next round is tic-tac-toe. What would you like to start with on the grid, Jack?
Let's start with Atletico Madrid.
Sure. Since we're in a Derby County Argentina kit, I'm going to go for Argentina.
Nice. Let's go for Borussia Dortmund.
Dortmund, Argentinian.
Oh, Jesus.
Sure you can do that, Jack? Maybe go for your team. Get easy points.
Yeah, do you know what, mate, actually? I'm going to go for Liverpool.
There you go. We'll go for Roma, Jack. Why not? You
Roma. Okay. And I will say Europa League winner.
And the UEFA Cup before 2010.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I was going to say Champions League, but it'd just be a bit too easy.
Ooh, what do we finish off with? English team. I just end up picking like West Ham, Fulham all the time. Do you know what, Jack? We'll go for another team in Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Hopefully that works. What would you like to start with?
We'll go straight bang in the middle, mate, and we'll go Alisson, Liverpool Roma.
Yep. Best keeper in the league.
In the world, mate.
I guess Courtois injured, so yeah.
Wow.
We will go Argentina Europa League winner, Montiel. Scored the winning penalty for Sevilla.
Nice.
And got it in the World Cup final for Argentina.
Very nice. I will say Diego Carlos, Aston Villa Europa League winner.
Ooh.
That's Sevilla, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's whether they won it that year. But he wasn't there that long. He was there, well, to be fair, he was there a lot more than I thought. He was there for a good 3 years. But only won 1 Europa League, so very fortunate, Jack. Argentina and Atletico Madrid. I have a decent one. Do you know what I'm going to do, Jack? I'm going to take one off for Liverpool. I'm going to take Maxi Rodriguez for Atletico Madrid. Oh, nice. Argentina.
Very nice, mate. Well, you blocked off my 3, so that's a bit unfortunate. So I'll have to say a Liverpool Argentinian player, and that will be Alexis McAllister.
Which is a very strange name. Like, he's got a Scottish name, but
I know,
he's Argentinian.
Do you know what? When he was playing for Brighton, that I always questioned that in my head all the time, and I was like,
his dad's really ginger. He's a bit ginger, but his dad's really. So I don't know if his family's come from there.
Must be, sure. McAllister's a very Scottish name, isn't it?
Yeah. Aston Villa and Liverpool. Let me say James Milner.
Very nice. Aston Villa, Atletico Madrid. That's actually
quite tricky, that.
A bit harder than I intended.
To be fair, if you go on the Roma road, you can get a 3 in a row that way. If I mess up.
That's very true. Roma, Atletico Madrid. Right, let me think. Roma, Atletico Madrid.
I might have a punt for that.
Atletico Madrid, Aston Villa.
I'll be able to do Roma Europa League.
Yeah. Right, yeah, I think I'm pretty gonna do a Roma Europa League winner, and I will say this might be a bit of a bold one. Mkhitaryan.
You going for him?
I'm gonna go for Mkhitaryan, mate. Yeah.
That does work. He did win it with Man United. I didn't even think about him,
Yeah.
to be honest. But the other one you could have said was Ashley Cole. Won it like 2013 with Chelsea.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. He did run through my head.
Beat Benfica with, I think it was Rafa Benitez in that Europa League. So I need Roma, Atletico Madrid. The way I tend to do it is like Spanish at Roma or Italian at Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
And I think Italian at Atletico Madrid is the best way to do it. So I'm going to try Circe or Churchy, as the Italians let's say. Oh yeah, there we go. Roma youth career, played 13 games for Roma and then 7 games for Atletico Madrid. Got a lot of Italian teams though. It's got Fiorentina, Torino, Milan, Genoa, Verona. So yeah, Aston Villa, Atletico Madrid, Jack, for an extra point.
I mean, there's obviously like a few Spanish players that have played there that are playing there this season. You've got the left back, his name has evaded me. You've got Pau Torres. Oh, Alex Moreno.
The one I want to try is not even Spanish, and I don't know why I even want to try it, but I got a funny feeling it works.
I have a thing about Ben Buendia as well. I can't remember where he came from.
He was at Norwich.
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? Maybe that's not the case then. Who's more likely to have played for Atletico Madrid, Pau Torres or Alex Moreno? I'm gonna go Alex Moreno, mate. Screw it. He might have played there, mightn't he, when he was in his youth career potentially.
He's got Barcelona youth, then he goes to Mallorca, Rayo Vallecano, Elche, and Betis. And it's a good try though, going for a Spaniard. It's not an awful shout. The one I want to try, and I don't know why, but I want to go John Carew. And I don't know if I'm getting mixed up with Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, because I know he definitely played for Atletico Madrid. John Carew. Oh, it's Valencia. I knew it was like a decent team in Spain, but yeah.
Would Pau Torres have worked?
Just Pau Torres. Is that one you want to try? We can keep going at this one for a while. Just till we get
Give it a whirl, mate. Why not?
Malaga and Villarreal. So it's him. Do you know what? I'm going to try Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, just see if he did play for Villa. I know he played for Atletico Madrid. He's got Leeds, Borough, Charlton, Cardiff, Chelsea, but no Villa. I'll see if it's possible for you, Jack. Since I screwed you with the Jota, being tricky. Ooh, there is somebody that would work. He played for Swansea as well. That's the only clue I'm going to give you.
What part of the pitch is he on?
He's a striker, I'll give you that.
Llorente.
It's not Llorente, it's a good try though. It's Borja Baston, if you've ever heard of him. He's not the most remembered player, but he did 2 games for Aston Villa in 2020 and 1 game for Atletico Madrid. That was a tricky one, to be fair. Atletico Madrid, Aston Villa. It's doable at least. We did do a tic-tac-toe with Leipzig and World Cup winner, but because Leipzig have only been formed about 10 years, there is actually nobody for that works.
Mad.
Kind of screwed somebody. But yeah. Right then, Jack, into the final round, tenable. And your category is quite a nice one because I've been so mean to you this episode with some of the choices I've given you with Paco de Ferreira for Diego Jota, not even playing for Madrid. And then even like the Fulham connections are quite tricky. I don't think it's the easiest thing in the world. So your category is, Jack, to name me 10 Frenchmen to play for Manchester United.
Okay. Eric Cantona.
Eric Cantona is tenable. He is the first ever Frenchman to play for Man United. I've got them all in order.
Interesting.
There is actually 12 up for grabs, which is quite surprising.
I'm going to say Barthez.
Fabian Barthez is tenable. He did play for Manchester United.
Evra.
Patrice Evra is tenable.
Martial.
Is 3. Anthony Martial. Ballon d'Or clause still in there. Is tenable.
Madness.
Monaco gets 6 mil if he wins a Ballon d'Or. So you know.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he could be bye-bye, couldn't he, now at United? I'll say Varane.
Raphael Varane is tenable.
Pogba.
Paul Pogba is tenable. There's the most recent 3. Now it's looking through for those. I think you've got the obvious ones anyway. It's these remaining 4 that you need.
There's one that's sticking out at me and I can't flip and think of it in my head.
I think you can get at least another 2.
It's the thing when I think about so many different things now, like when I think about these players, it's so difficult to not think of them in like FIFA terms and like associate them with the cards. So if they're not associated with FIFA, I'm in a bit of trouble. Do you know?
I think there's two more for FIFA anyway that you might remember.
Laurent Blanc.
Laurent Blanc is tenable. Well done for knowing that he played for Manchester United.
Yeah.
At least you didn't go mind Blanc.
No. Is there any others in the current group of crop of players that I'm just missing just from being silly?
I think there's one more recent-ish one, and then before the rest are like pre-2010.
Interesting. Okay.
They do like signing a few players though, to be fair, so I wouldn't be amazed if you forgot about this guy.
I got excited in my head then because there's that Mallard, that left winger for the women's team on FIFA.
Do I allow you to have women?
Yeah, I think you should.
Not to put pressure on you, Jack, but you're currently on the same amount of points as Oakley.
Oh no, we can't be having that. He don't even make FIFA videos anymore.
Yeah, he's retired.
I was gonna say like Petit for some reason. I don't think he did play for them.
You got 3
I've
lives.
got 3 lives. Yeah, we'll say Petit.
It's not Petit, so you've got Petit less lives now. He was Arsenal.
Yeah,
He played for.
I knew he played for Arsenal, but I just sometimes it's worth a little punt.
You'll be kicking yourself for one of these names anyway.
Oh no,
There's a really well-known United Frenchman that you've not said.
Schneiderlin.
Morgan Schneiderlin is tenable. That's the recent one.
Okay.
He's actually playing in the Greek league now.
Is he?
Yeah, he went to Konyaspor, had his contract terminated after like 10 days. He actually signed for him and then 10 days later went, nah, I'll just terminate it.
Mad.
Just to go play in Greece. But I guess Greece is nice, so can't complain.
Of the remaining players, right, are they high-profile players?
Definitely at least one.
Right.
He had over 100 games for Man United. Let's just put it out
100 games for United.
And one of them had over 360.
Jeez. I was about to say Hines, but he's Argentinian, isn't he?
It's that era, though. That era in Man United kits.
Ah, Sylvester?
Yeah, Silvestre, I'll let you have that. He played 360 times for Man United. Did also play for Arsenal as well.
Yeah.
Really underrated player, to be fair. The amount of games he played. It's kind of crazy. But again, really versatile. Like, Fergie had those players like John O'Shea, Wes Brown, and Silvestre that could just play anywhere in that back four. And he just, like, literally, all of them understand their jobs.
Is it the high-profile one left?
I mean, he's a big name. Like, you definitely know this player.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's high profile, but he's definitely, like, known in the Premier League.
And was it that era?
Yeah, very similar era.
Oh, man. Come on, Jack.
He actually left United at the same year as this player.
Just gaze out the window, try and get my thoughts together.
At least you're beating Oakley now.
Yeah, that's good. I'm pretty calm now, but I do want to get tenable, so
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a striker forward.
I'll give you that they're all attackers, these last few Frenchmen.
Okay, so they're attackers.
There is a defender, but he's 1990s era, so I don't think you'll know him. And he only played 2 games for United.
Oh my god, I think I just had it in my head.
Slipped away.
No, man. How many games did this guy play for?
130 odd.
It's a good few seasons.
Yeah.
Is he a winger? Is he narrow?
He's down the middle, Jack.
Down the middle.
There is a winger as well. That's why I said the last few are attackers. He wore the number 9 from 03-04 to 07-08, and then Tevez took it off him.
I can't believe I'm not getting this. What's his first name start with?
An L. You might remember the winger more, because he did actually have a card on FIFA that was French, but not for Man United. It was another Premier League team.
What's his first letter?
G.
Well, if I get tenable, do I get extra points?
No extra points. Just 1 extra point if you can get this last one, Jack. Does put you on to 16 points currently, which is pretty respectable. It's more than Oakley and Andy anyway.
I'm really annoyed at myself, to be honest, right now.
You gonna throw in the towel?
I think I'm gonna throw in the towel, mate. Can you just tell me his first name?
Yeah, it's really easy though if I give you the first name. I'll give you some of the clubs that he's also played for in the Premier League. He's played for Fulham, Everton, Spurs, and Man United.
Fulham, Everton, Spurs, and Man United.
And Sunderland. And even a bit at Newcastle. He's been all over.
I still don't know.
Louis.
Oh, Zaha.
Zaha. Yeah.
Flip's sake, man.
Do you remember a French winger at Man
his
United
first name?
and Newcastle? Gabriel.
Nah.
He had a bald head.
Nah, I don't remember.
Obertan.
Oh, Obertan. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the other choice. David Bellion is another one as well.
Out of all of them, I probably would have got Obertan more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That I said, like, Obertan is kind of a bit more stick out. And then there's a really old one in the 90s called William Prunier, who played 2 games for Man United. But other than that, you got everyone else, Jack, to be fair. So I think well done for remembering, like, Morgan Schneiderlin, because he didn't have the most rememberable
time
at United.
Bartes as well, just kind of...
Yeah, he did actually quite a bit for United, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I thought he played less.
He was bald, wasn't he?
Yeah, 130 games for United.
Had like the bit of beard just below his lip.
Yeah, he did slip. He had a few clangers at him.
I know, and then I said he had the beard below his lip.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said he liked to do a slip. Sorry, I'm a bit deaf at the minute, guys, if you don't know. Quite literally. But yeah, 16 points for you, Jack. Does put you above Andy. Well, apart from the Panthers, that's the only FIFA person that's topping your score at the minute. But that's a respectable scoreline. Nep got 19, but I gave him quite a nice category. I gave him double-barreled players with a hyphen in their name.
Fairs.
So like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah, got ya.
Stuff like that kind of thing.
Mate, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, at least you get you didn't even use all your lives. You just physically gave up because it just couldn't come to your mind. Those two
Well, I just had
players.
French players that just didn't play for United. So
Yeah. No worries. Hopefully, guys did enjoy today's episode. Make sure you check out drop them a follow and all that good stuff. Drop a like on the video, and we'll catch you all tomorrow.
Peace.